What a difference a day makes. Right now I have May 5th at 9:05 p.m. On my clock. I spoke to O'Shea, I think about an hour or so ago, who passed on the news. I'm not typically one for hearsay or gossip, so I much rather hold back and wait for the actual news to occur. It's hard for me to put into words what I feel like right now. It's it feels like a numbing pain, if that makes sense. It feels like I'm in pain, but there's Novocaine over my body. So I know I'm in pain, but I just feel numb. Forgive me, I have a very small family, so I'm not accustomed to death amongst my family or my friends. You guys don't know this, but you have no way to know this because I've never really talked about this, but I began developing a friendship with Kevin about a year or so ago. We just DM'd each other on Instagram, like, hey man, I like your content. Hey man, I like your content too. Exchanged numbers and we just began to have conversations. Those conversations, which typically focused from a business perspective, from strategy to gaining audience to reach, began to transition into a friendship. Over the last several months, I talked to Kevin on the phone, if not every day, every other day. This YouTube thing is weird. It's very weird. We're just talking to a camera about our thoughts and our ideologies, and there's no expectation that people would even want to hear the things that you have to say or even care. But I get emails specific to young men that say that if it wasn't for hearing this specific thing in a video, I would have deleted myself off this planet. And I know if I got them, Kevin got them. I know Kevin got them. So it's odd in a sense because we're just talking in front of a lens and you really don't understand the impact or the reach of how many people that you can touch with the words that just come from our mind. But Kevin was an absolute expert at it. I consider him a friend. I considered him a mentor. I considered him an uncle. I considered him someone I could just talk to with things about. What I found is speaking from a man's perspective, one of which typically is not a perspective that has been put on a pedestal for decades within our media. And because it's so different, people will remove themselves from your lives. They will ostracize you. They don't get it. They don't understand the importance. They don't know why men need to be affirmed. They don't care as to a man's plight, how a man should be looking at a particular situation. Kevin was the leader in that. He had an uncanny ability, and I would tell him this, and I'd ask him, how is it that you do this? But he has an uncanny ability to take these complex, abstract issues and or problems and to communicate it in a way that is so clever, that is so decisive. That it impacted so many lives. So many. I don't want to drag this video on. I just wanted to turn this on and kind of just give my in the moment thoughts. I talked with Kevin last night. It was just a normal conversation. As what we normally do. Hey man, what's up? How you doing? How you feeling? What you got going on for the weekend? Oh, focus group that, and I think I'm gonna be doing topics like this. Da da da. Have you looked at this? How's this doing for you? It's just a normal conversation. But again, that's the difference a day makes. Again, I considered him a friend. He will be sorely, sorely missed. I will sorely, sorely miss him. I will miss his influence. This is, another reminder to tell your loved ones that you love them. You never know when your time is going to be up. You never know when their time is going to be up. So call them and let them know. Give them their roses before you can't.